Good evening, and welcome to Moshi News, now officially endorsed by Mind Candy and the top news show in Monstro City. This week, Moshi Aid gets copyright struck by Moshi Monsters themselves. The Mandela effect takes over the entire fanbase, causing chaos, all because of a jar of Marmite. And Biggie Diddles III has been spotted hanging out near in the clothing store. When we told Katsumi we wanted to start selling Crocs, this is not what we meant. All this and more. Oh, now! Moshi Age completely took over the Moshi Monsters YouTube and now official Twitch channel on Wednesday night. The first hour of this showcased the fanbase's favourite videos and songs from Moshi Monsters, as well as some fan art and Moshling merch collections. This all allowed the staff behind the scenes to set up all the technical bits and bobs they needed to, so they can sit down for a massive Q&A and answer any questions from the community. After the first hour, they switched and they played the entire Moshi Monster movie. As we covered last week, this is now available for free internationally. Unfortunately, just as the team was heading to the Gumbala jungle to get their oobla dooblas, the movie was taken down on YouTube. It was copyright struck. Moshi Monsters was copyright struck for Moshi Monsters by Moshi Monsters? This completely wiped the stream and it couldn't continue on YouTube, only on Twitch. Ugh. If this doesn't go to show how broken the copyright system is on YouTube, then I don't know what will. They got taken down by themselves, but they didn't do anything. Like, they own it. They own it. Because of this and potentially other technical issues behind the scenes, the Q&A was postponed to a date that has not yet been announced, but I hope it's very, very soon. And as soon as it is announced, I'll let you know here on Moshi News, the #1 Moshi news source in Monstro City. Also in the news, we found out who was stealing Roary Scrawl's eyes, and I'm worried that I might be next. If you remember, during the lead up to the Kickstarter, they were posting teasers on TikTok and Twitter, and they kept posting Roary Scrawl with different amounts of eyes missing, but they wouldn't tell us where his eyes had gone. Well, now we know. This week, a rival news show has premiered, hosted by the dirty, the dodgy Sly Chance. In this new show, you can see a bucket labeled Roary's eyes, and it's full. He can't have many left. There was a lot more eyes missing here than there were the last time we saw Roary, and it was over a week ago. So I'm here on Moshi News announcing Roary Scrawl as an official missing person. If you have any ideas to his whereabouts, anyone that was last seen with him, or anyone online that was seen acting aggressively towards him, saying crazy things about what his intentions were, please let us know. Oh, that's fantastic. I've just heard from our assistant editor that apparently someone online has been saying some crazy things about Roary Scrawl being evil, so we're gonna patch over to that now, and hopefully this gives us a lead. Let's see what this concert does this week. Have fun, stay safe, and remember, Roary Scrawl is probably a bad guy. Also in the news, we have some unfortunate news to share this week. Sadly, the honeymoon period is over for a lot of us now with this Moshi Monster Kickstarter, and it's time we start facing facts. We have to do something that we all hate with a passion. Maths. We are now over halfway through the timeline for this Kickstarter, and although we are also halfway through the goal to be hit, if we look at the growth, we're not gonna make it. I'm passing you over to our field statistician now, and they're going to break it down in some more details with some cool graphs. Hey guys, this is me, Pamela Tesla, and I need to show you something. You see, I've been doing something that everybody loves, okay? Maths. Specifically maths and graphs. The fact they rhyme just says how cool they are. And I've been making graphs, and it's a little bit off because of the exponential growth in week 1 plus the bot attack, which made it subsidizedly Rome, Pythagoras' theorem, and SOHCAHTOA blew it all out of proportion into a quadratic formula. However, if we look at the rate we have grown since week 2, we've been doing the same in the half. We have half the amount in the last week than we have before. If we continue this trend, we'll even get an average of the last 3 weeks, that would be 14,000 per week, which means we're not even going to break 200,000 in the 8 weeks. If we don't even break 200,000, there's no way we hit 250,000. We're averaging about 1,000 a day. If we keep up on that rate, we're not even going to break 180,000, and that is just not good enough. We need to change something, guys. We need to be able to do this, because otherwise we're never going to get Moshi Monsters, and we're all going to be upset. Our kids will never know Zoma. They're never going to know Twistmas, right? They're never going to know Zach Binsman. Imagine your kid doesn't know Zach Binsman. That would be absolutely terrible. We've been excited, but we need to lock in until August 15th just to make sure we get the game that we want. All right, we don't want investors doing it. We want to be able to do this. We want our Biggie Deals plushie. If you don't want a Biggie Deals plushie, click off now. If you want a Biggie Deals deferred plushie, yeah, we need to donate on it. It needs to get excited all the way until August 15th, but we need to lock in until August 15th, okay? Because otherwise it's for nothing. All right, the Flash really goes, it destroys Monster City, it never gets rebuilt, everyone suffers, and they all live in pain forever. They don't even live. It's all gone. It's all gone. Monster City is gone forever if we do not. Thank you, Pam. Positive as always. Also in the news, the Moshi Monster Discord server has created a knockout tournament. No, just for music. They decided once and for all to decide which is the greatest Moshi song, taking in all submissions from the last 2 days, putting them into a table where everyone will vote, with one winner coming out on top. The winner has not yet been announced, but as soon as it is, we will be announcing it on Moshi News. If there is no Moshi News next week, it must be Sly Chance. He's taking me, he's trying to frame me, he's doing crazy stuff. Please, I'm happy. What do we think will win? I'm predicting Strangeglove, the Doctor Will See You Now, will win. I think Hell of a Heels should win, but I feel like there's more fans for Strangeglove than there are Zach Binsman. As long as Ponies is nowhere near the top 5, I'm gonna be a happy man. I don't like to put my opinion in the news, but Bonies. Also in the news, fans are going crazy over the Moshling army. Some players claiming it was never in the original game, whilst others vowing that it always has been. Hundreds of people have claimed having vivid memories, myself included, of having army in the game. We got the code for the seeds in the Moshi magazine, and they were in the game for a limited time before being removed. This debate has caused a rift in the fanbase of if army is real and if they're not. This has caused a theory in my mind. What if we're all from different universes and we've all been pulled in as the truest Moshi fans because the Moshi Monster Kickstarter can only succeed in one out of trillions of universes, and it's this one. So we've all been pulled in. Some of these universes don't have army. Some of them did have army and they were removed. Some of the universes maybe had army go on to be a massive pop star only for Moshi Monsters to get sued by Marmite. Army was initially taken away from us in the original game, in my universe at least, for being too controversial. So let's not have this happen again. Just admit it, he's real, you're wrong. Comment down below if you remember Army. 1 like equals 1 spoon of Army. Also in the news, crazed YouTuber Peppoli has claimed that he has solved the biggest Moshi Monster mystery of all time, the identity of the CLONC leader. 14 years after his original appearance, some people seem really excited for this theory, whilst others, like myself, are pessimistic. Why does this guy think he can just rock up and solve a mystery that no one else can? Does he think he's smarter than them, or does he just have a lot of free time? Oh. Well, either way, even if Peppoli does somehow get this right, I know that I solved it first. Because I know with 100% certainty that the CLONC leader actually is. Cause this is my own investigation. I am obsessed with finding out why you left. Finally in the news, some celebrations. We've had a lot of milestones hit this week. We hit 140,000 on the Kickstarter. Moshi Online hit 50,000 players. The Moshi Monsters Discord hit 3,000 users, and the Moshi Online Discord hit 4,000 users. That's a lot of users. If every member of the Moshi Monsters Discord just donated £50 more, we would hit the target. In fact, let's call up the owner of Moshi Monsters Rewritten. Why did my phone make it? Oh, my alarm's going off. Ooh. Let's see if they can donate the money they made from the adverts on Moshi Monsters Rewritten. And surely that'll help make a dent in it, right? Right? Oh, I spilled tea on my chinos. Thank you guys for another super fun week. Once again, I don't know where I am. I've been working, Peppoli's been working so hard on this CLONC leader theory. I just kind of wake up and exist and go from where I am. He is where he is, especially if you're in the UK and you're experiencing this heat. I hope you're staying hydrated with your Moshi flavoured water. And remember, I am sane, happy, and of sound mind. If I disappear, it wasn't an accident. It was Sly Chansey trying to become the #1 Moshi news channel. He's jealous of me. He's trying to take it away.